If you feel like that the events are getting worse and worse and worse in Hero Wars Dominion era, you are definitely not alone. There's some good news and some bad news with this. The bad news, if you really look at it, it's kind of scary. I don't often say that I'm worried about Hero Wars Dominion era, but
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the 4 worst events in Hero Wars Dominion era, and I want to start with this post from Grits Bits. Cosmic Battle today. Power level 193, 1. Power level 495, 1. Power level 1,913 lost, and immediately was shown the screen to spend $57 upgrading my heroes. Now we're talking about the Cosmic Battles, and the problems with this event, well documented. All right, very well documented. Obviously, we have a whole ban phase. You can't use 10 heroes. If those heroes are your best heroes that you've leveled up, then you just basically can't participate, right? You can't get a high ranking. And even if you did get a high ranking, you're locked into only facing one opponent. This is the only game mode where you cannot choose between at least 2 opponents. If you're talking about the arena, it's 3 opponents. If you're talking about Grand Arena, it's 3 opponents. If you're talking about Guild War, Clash of Worlds, you have the whole map to play on. Even the Brawl events have a minimum of 2 opponents to choose from. You have to fight this one. In my opinion, it's locked in that you're not supposed to get to that ×4 multiplier unless you're a big whale spender. And I want you to keep that in mind. Big whales need events as well, okay? This is definitely an event for those players that have a lot of options. 15 heroes leveled up, 25 heroes leveled up, 60 heroes leveled up. Imagine, if you will, that you don't have to worry about that Aurora was banned, that Mushi and Shroom was banned, that Astaroth was banned, because you have 8 tanks maxed out. Who cares if your favorite marksman was banned, because you have all of the warriors and mages leveled up? So what's the big deal with this? Well, I want you to consider the duration of this event, Cosmic Battles, and the fact that it happens every month. Okay, we have a ban phase every month. We have a Cosmic Battles event every month, 3 or 4 days, whatever the case may be. Now, Area of Conquest is another problem event. This event is a 4-day long event. It features 4 guilds. You have to spend a lot of time playing. This event isn't as bad as Cosmic Battles regarding the whale versus not whale, all of that. This event has more of a concern about the amount of time you have to spend on it. At the Area of Conquest, similar to Cosmic Battles, you have one team, you go in, and generally speaking, you have a lot of variety of opponents, but if you're trying to get to one specific location, fortification, city, whatever location on the map, then that is the one person you have to fight, and having a variety of heroes is still beneficial. Being in a stronger guild, a more of a spending guild, a whale guild, a more active guild is definitely more beneficial than not. So we're looking at 7 to 8 days worth of events here that are not fun. And generally speaking, if you look around Facebook, if you look around Discord, it's nothing but unhappy people. But I'm here to tell you, these events need to exist for someone. Like, they need to have events for these kind of players. They need to have events for whales. They need to have events for guilds that are doing this. And there are a lot of people that actually do enjoy these events. Just because you're seeing a lot of people complaining on Facebook and on Discord, that doesn't mean that everyone universally hates these events. They can be okay. They can be pleasant events. And you are getting some free resources, even if it is more geared to those higher end players. You're not seeing the people that like the event, because people that like the event are, 12 times less likely to make a comment or a remark or leave a review. And, the people that don't like a restaurant are 12 times more likely to leave a negative review. There's some statistics in there that it really matters. So there are people that do enjoy these events, even though it seems like most of us do not enjoy these events. And the 3rd and 4th events that everybody doesn't seem to really enjoy, and this is the most egregious in my opinion, the Tournament of Power, the one where you have to level up your heroes the most. It's the most blatant pay to win event that this game has. And this is a 5-day event. And guess what? There's a Titan Tournament of Power coming soon. The Tournament of Power measures you against other players to see how much you can spend leveling up your heroes. The Titan Tournament of Power is the same thing, but how much you can level up your Titans. And that event is coming too. Tournament of Power, 5-day event, right? Titan Tournament of Power, probably a 5-day event. So now we're at 18 days worth of events, and I just want to share this screenshot. Somebody posts this on the mobile, one of the unofficial mobile Facebook pages all the time. I thought I was rank 1, and it's a sad LeBron, and it's somebody swooped in the last second and outspinned the rank 1 person, and you get the rank 1. This person is gloating that they spent more than the other players on the last day. Good for you, anonymous member, I guess. Whatever. But circling back to this event, Cosmic Battles, Area of Conquest, you have Tournament of Power, and then now the Titan Tournament of Power, which will be implemented sometime in the next 2 to 3 months. I promise you, the Titan Tournament of Power, or the Tournament of Titan Power, or however it is, will be added into the rotation. And we still have all these other events, Guardians of Outland, Legacy of the Great Ones. We have special events like Time to Love, Summer Festival, Spooky Festival, all of that. My big concern is, yes, it is good to have events for the whale players, for the big spenders, right? I'm all for having events for those players. It just seems like we've now creeped into half of the month, 5 days for Tournament of Power, 4 days for Area of Conquest, 3 or 4 days for Cosmic Battle, and then another 4 to 5 days for the Titan Tournament of Power. We are now at half the month these events dedicated to the higher end or the biggest spending players. I think it's a dangerous line that we're crossing here. I think that, there's plenty of opportunity for double dipping and triple dipping on events to have, Guardians of Outland and Cosmic Battles, Legacy of the Great Ones and Tournament of Power, all of the, you're going to see that more and more for sure. But I think that we're going to see, I just think that we're about to cross a line here that it's really going to cause people to stop, just stop. And we're already seeing that a little bit with Emerald spend. I don't often say that I'm worried about Hero Wars Dominion Era, but if they keep going this direction, I know in my heart of hearts that there will always be people that are going to spend on this game, and there are always going to be people that are going to be tricked into participating in these events and overspending so that they can post a funny meme on Facebook because they spent more than the next guy. I know that that's always going to be the case, but man, I was okay with it when it was one whale event per month. But man, this just does it. I haven't participated in this one at all. I just don't care. I just cannot be motivated. I just cannot be motivated to participate in this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you believe that a Titan Tournament of Power is coming? It's on mobile. It's coming to Facebook and web. Do you believe that there's going to be a dramatic shift in the player base away from participating in these events? Because according to the devs, according to the community managers, plenty of people are engaging in these events, but for how long, right? Anyway, please subscribe, turn on notifications to never miss a video. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.